Hello and welcome back to another episode of Power Rangers lore. Today, it's a comic book update. The newest issue of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is out. The charge to 100 is ending, and we get some new updates in the big storyline. What is happening, and where's it going from here? The latest issue of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers has come out. So this is a spoiler warning for those who haven't read it out yet. It is very different and will possibly change your view on Power Rangers. Well, not literally, but hey, if you guys care about spoilers, leave now. Now, the storyline has been confusing. No one knows where it's going to go with the charge to 100. We only have 7 or so issues of comics left before we get to 100, and also a couple specials. We have hints towards the latest issues of Death Ranger is going to show up eventually, but we don't know when or where or why. We do know why. Andros is the fault for that, releasing Death Ranger after hearing some, basically his old friends talk about the legacy of the Omega Rangers and the like, and him trying to get vengeance against, well, the forces of darkness. However, he's going to make a deal with the devil per se, and that's going to change a whole lot of things. But the real question is, what is the storyline that is changing here? Well, in the comic book that is introduced this week on July 6, 2022, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 93, well, they add in some new things. They completely blow Kimberly's mind. Now, remember this, guys. Kimberly was going to leave with her family at some point in this technical season because we're getting close to Zeo and go off with France. That's what she's supposed to do. However, everything's been changed and shifted with Draken's attack, and Trini, with her memories restored, along with Jason and Zach, accidentally brings up some key information when she's on Earth and shopping with Kimberly. She goes, yeah, you know, that time when Draken nearly killed everybody and reset all existence. And she's like, what? And, well, she starts explaining about all these different Rangers, and Kimberly at this point realizes, we're not that special, we're expendable. And it's like a whole little thing, like she goes, I don't want to stop being a Ranger. So you know what? Sorry, Kat, get out of here. Knock her aside, because we don't have a Rita to introduce her anyway. So Kimberly's going to go all the way. We might have her as a Death Ranger. We don't know. There's so many different candidates. It could be an emotional trial going on. We have Jason. Now we have Kimberly, who's dealing with a lot of issues currently. She even talks to none other than Tommy, looking at him and having a flashback of him getting murdered by none other than Draken himself. So you know what? That is some PTSD crap going on right there. What else is going on in the world of Power Rangers? Well, she starts bringing up to Billy, and he's kind of confused what she's talking about because he doesn't have any memory of this. But she goes, you know what? We should have a more power-up mode. Something different to change our fate is kind of what she goes and says there. And Billy goes, you know what? We probably do need something. Let me go back through so I don't have to reinvent the wheel. Let's see what information that Alpha and Zoran have here. And they start digging through, and they have a pocket dimension where they go and test his power. This is where it's introduced. The metallic armor shows up in its bright and sparkly light self. They are Twilight characters. I'm just joking, they're not vampires at all, but they've got that armor. It is none other than Kimberly and Tommy battling away against these different minions and just showing how powerful they are. However, they are channeling too much of the morphing grid, and it causes some type of time dispersal anomaly in there. Because what else is released going on? Well, at the very end, it's introduced that villains from the future of Power Rangers are showing up. We have Rancid, Trakina, Daishi, and a few others here and there that have yet to be seen, but they're coming. But the most interesting part is not the fact that they showed up, but the way they showed up. It was a bubble of darkness that came out of magma. Now, what else does that remind you of, guys? I pause for effect, and that is none other than Dark Spectre, who is darkness incarnate, evil itself. The Grand Monarch of Evil is making a play, and maybe, just maybe, he's going here and birthing out of this, well, this little rift of too much morphing grid. Because we know that he's attracted to the morphing grid like, well, let's just say a moth to a light post. So it has to be there. So this is more interesting. Are they going to accidentally summon Dark Spectre 3 seasons too early inside the power chamber itself, which they just stole from some other planet in the Lion Galaxy? Well, that's up for you guys to decide. I don't know where it's going to go from here because it's gone back and forth, back and forth. We have Jason really upset with the fact that his mom died, which he should be. He's basically just pushing people away. He's like, I need some time to grieve. My father's leaving me. I'm going to go back in space because I'm still a Power Ranger, but I just need some time to grieve. Give me some space. And they're giving him the space, but what is the Death Ranger's plan here? What is he going to do? Is he going to show up and save everybody? Because I know one thing for certain. Andros is not going to be the host. He is an emo bad boy, but he is not that emo and dark. He carries the whole weight of the world on his shoulders, but I feel as though it's going to be someone new. And I think it's either going to be Jason or Kimberly now, because that'd be a good way for Kimberly to leave, where she becomes the true and proper Death Ranger Slayer. That'd be awesome. Or we get Jason, who is infected, and they have to basically purge out of him with the Gold Ranger powers later on. Or that's how he becomes the Gold Ranger, and they change the entire way of things later on with Pyramidus. Now, I don't know what you guys think about this, but that is the Death Ranger is the Gold Omega Ranger. So keep that in mind, guys. We could get him for and break off Trifor, or maybe that is the original Omega Ranger himself. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you very much for enjoying this video, and if you guys liked it so much, give it a like, a smile, something. Give me a reason to keep putting on these videos, guys. I don't really need a reason, but I really do appreciate all your fan theories and the like. Thank you so much, and may the power protect you always for this comic book update.